Hey guys, I'm Jaden Tuck.
And I'm Kim Dunn.
And we're here in historical downtown Alexander City.
For the next edition of Try It Tuesday at the local at 41 Main.
And today guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of mixology, so let's get in here and get to it.
Let's do it. All right, Crayton, what's our first drink going to be today?
So today we're going to be learning how to make a peach margarita,
Yum.
which is one of my absolutely favorite cocktails. So first we're going to grab us 2 of our martini glasses here. Now, have you ever rimmed a martini glass?
I have not.
All right. So I have some lime juice laid out right here. You're going to take your glass and just twist it through the lime juice and allow it to just drip off right there. And now I have 3 different spices up here. Well, salt, tahini, and then brown sugar. Whatever you think would go best with your peach margarita, you are more than welcome to add. So today we're going to be using Jose Cuervo. It's a nice, well-known brand, easy to find, easy to keep on hand. So you have a jigger in front of you. The tall end of the jigger measures 1.5 ounces. So we are just going to add that much into our shaking tin here. There you go. Next up, we're going to flip to our smaller side. So we're going to need a 1/2 ounce of the peach schnapps from Mr. Boston. Next up is going to be our house-made sour mix. So we make this fresh every single day, and it's fresh lemons, limes, and oranges all inside of our mix. So we are going to add in 2 ounces of this to our cocktail. And now for our final ingredient, super simple cocktail here. We're going to be adding just a little bit of squirt of grenadine. You can find this anywhere that sells cocktail supplies whatsoever. Next up, take our lime half right here and just squeeze. It always tastes better in a margarita when you have some fresh lime juice in there. And now grab your big tin and let's shake. All right, that should be good enough. Flip it with your small cup down and take off the top.
Well, this is easier said than done. There we go.
No margarita is complete without a little bit of lime. Now we have our peach margarita.
Crayton, before we get started here, would you mind just telling me about your bar setup and how you got into the business of bartending here at local?
I was in college trying to pay bills, and bartending and serving tables helped do that, but I fell in love with it while I was there. There's something about being at the bar with other people, getting to meet strangers with fascinating tales. I absolutely love it. Well, I've been in the bar industry for around 10 years now, and so my bar setup is more of a basic setup, more for a cocktail feel. I, of course, carry beer. I have a small selection of wine, but we try to keep it upscale but affordable. Like, we want you to be able to have a nice night out, feel comfortable inside of here, but also, even if you're just stopping by after work for a quick drink with friends, we want you to know you're welcome, because this is our community.
I like that. What are we making today?
So today we're actually going to be making our first signature drink that I created for the local here, the Dark Lady. It's become a signature of our ladies' nights.
All right.
What we are actually going to start off today with is some triple sec. So this is a lightly flavored orange liqueur, and we are just going to do 1/4 ounce. Go ahead and go in on that.
All right, good.
All righty. So we just have these nice, lovely blackberries in here. We're going to pick up our muddler. And you are just going to put it face down in there and mash up those blackberries. So the point of muddling inside of cocktails is not to completely obliterate what you're working with if you're working with mints and things like that. It is more to release the natural oils and liquids inside so that they can infuse with whatever liquor you put in.
Now, is this more of just a press down, or is it down and a turn? What's the technique?
It's more of a down and turn technique.
Gotcha.
And you just want it to be lightly muddled in there. Just go ahead and break open those blackberries. Yep, that is looking perfect. So next up, we are actually going to be using our rum. So this is John Emerald rum that comes from the John Emerald Distillery right over in Opelika.
I didn't know that.
You are going to take the large side of this jigger, and you're going to fill it up. That will be 1.5 ounces of rum. Next up, you are going to be doing our sour mix. So you're going to do 2 ounces of that. I would use the measuring cup unless you've learned how to free pour.
I was going to eyeball it.
Have you ever shaken a shaker before?
Never.
Okay. So you're going to flip it like this. Make sure you keep one hand on the bottom, one hand on top, and then you give it a good shake. So there you go.
So, now I'm hearing something happening inside.
You're hearing the pressure starting to seal around it. As the ice cools down the metal, it gets tighter, and that's what creates the airlock seal. Now give it a good shaking. Yeah, break up the ice a little bit. What you're actually doing is breaking down the ice and giving just a little bit of water to it That way it's not pure liquor and mixing.
Gotcha.
So the Hawthorne strainer is used for things like this that have a bunch of pulp, but you still want a little bit of the small particles get through.
Oh.
You hold it just like this right here with a finger on it,
Gotcha.
and you are going to pour it over the ice. We are grabbing our Sprite right here. It's gonna add a nice light coloration to the top of that. And this right here is our Dark Lady.
Look at her. She's a beauty.
So what's up for our last cocktail of the day?
So a few minutes ago, I asked you to pick out some liquors and other ingredients.
Right?
So today we're actually gonna be creating our newest Ladies Night cocktail
Yay!
called the Girl Boss in honor of the wonderful women who visit us every Ladies Night. We are going to start off with our triple sec, and we're just gonna do 1/4 of an ounce. Next up will come our fresh little raspberries here, and just give them a nice little muddle for us. So now we're just gonna add a little bit of this pomegranate syrup right here, about 1/2 ounce, followed up with the Jose Cuervo, and that is 1.5 ounces. Next up, we are going to be grabbing us just a little bit of our house-made sour mix.
Right?
We're gonna do about 1.5 ounces of this as well. And we're gonna give this a good long shake. We want some of that ice to break down,
Right.
really marry the flavors. We'll give this a nice little gentle pour. Ooh, that is a beautiful
That's
color right there.
beautiful.
And a little secret ingredient. We're gonna be using just a little bit of Pinot Grigio as a topper. Just a nice little float for it. That is gonna be the Girl Boss right there. How do you like the taste?
So good. Join us for the next girls' night.
Kim, we may have missed our caller.
I think maybe we did. That's it for this edition of Try It Tuesday.
And be sure to stay tuned at the local because this bar might be seeing some upcoming changes.
Kim, what are you doing here?
Oh, just creating some new cocktails for Ladies' Night for our next edition of Try It Tuesday Girl Boss.
Oh, wow. That looks,
It's a new signature event for Ladies' Night.
it looks great. Hold on. That's fantastic.